Good morning. Welcome to the 2019 8th grade Moving Up ceremony. It is a pleasure to have all of you here. Thank you, Rosemary Moran from Central Office, for coming. It is an exciting time for all of you. Your journey as young adults has officially begun. Yes. Being a middle school student is difficult. Oftentimes, it's like being in limbo, and you find yourself being caught wanting to remain a kid, but knowing that you are now on your way into young adulthood. But I can say with confidence, all of you have done a great job navigating this difficult time. I'm excited for you. The next 4 years is a time of exploring possibilities. Be explorers. Please discover what you are capable of, because it's so much. I hope you remain curious about the world, be kind to yourself and others, and most of all, seek guidance and support when you need it. There are so many people who love and care for you. Enjoy this time. And now, Mr. Lightfoot, it is your time to present some very, very personal speeches to our, well, I guess 9th graders now. They're going to be officially 9th
graders. Okay. All right. It is with great pleasure and excitement I look on the next class with these 8th graders. It's been a journey this year, and I'm excited for your progression as you enter 9th grade. You guys look amazing right now. I will give you guys full credit for dressing yourselves today. You look amazing. We're gonna have a few staff members say some kind words about the 8 students we have in front of us right now. People that are very close to them, that have worked with them for years. So to start off, I will have Marcos Ortiz say a few kind words about Luis Rosado.
Good morning, everyone. I have the honor, I'm speaking on behalf of the Luis Rosado. Our time working here in school has been short-lived, but it's been well spent. First things first, Luis, you need to work on your jumper. This young man is gifted. Between his sense of humor and athleticism that he's shown in his time here at SES. What many of us see is how gifted he is at basketball, but what we admire most is his heart. It's as big as they come, and let's face it, it's growing on us all. From him willingly help serve food at our family breakfast, to cracking jokes, to lighting up the mood in the room, this young man has impacted lives in positive ways. Luis, you have broken barriers, and at B-Nods, we've seen many fall to. For years to come, you will win many games in your basketball career, but the one game we hope to see you win is a game of life. You will be missed. We always have your back like you've always had ours. Thank you. Next, I'd like to call up Sue Lessard to speak on Luis Negroni.
Good morning. I will remember your smile. I will remember your fuss. I'll remember the moments that we spent on the bus. I'll remember your giggle that made my heart grow. I'll remember your hard work that you did and made your pride glow. Take care of yourself. We are just down the hall. Start freshman year hard the minute you hit the hall. I'll miss you, little Lou. You have no idea how much, but it's somebody else's turn to deal with your fuss. I think it's disorganized. Yes, baby, go ahead.
Hello, everyone, again. This morning, I will be speaking on behalf of Danny Pecan. Today, like many others in school, I get asked the same question by Danny. Oh, mister, why did you come to school with that face? As you can see, Danny believes he's humorous. Humorous, like many other qualities, are what make up who this young man is. Intelligent, charismatic, and a knack to be successful. We have watched Danny mature and grow so fast in such a short period of time. I think it's safe to bet that we cannot doubt how successful this young man will turn out to be. There's only one thing that I myself am doubtful of, and that is who will be next to pretend to laugh at Danny's jokes. All jokes aside, congrats. We're proud of you, and Danny, thank you for letting us be a part of your journey. Thank you.
As soon as you stop wanting something, you get it. Sometimes we want what we want, even if we know it's going to kill us. It's not that I want you to go, it's just that I don't want you to stay. We've all had our chance. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. I will always remember how you made me laugh when we would have little discussions about different subjects. Your laugh is infectious. I want you to move forward and remember how the ability shines a light in other people, and try to remember to lead with that. Aiden is not here with us this morning, so I will accept his papers on his behalf.
Morning. Morning. I will be speaking on behalf of this Nelson, who, when we first met, the first thing he said is, how can you be my teacher? And I'm like, what? He's like, you're short. I was like, really? So that's how we started our relationship. He always welcomed me every morning with, good morning, Miss Campagna, and a smile, and how was your night? Very lucky for that. So, I'm so lucky to have you in my class. I love how you are always willing to try something new, even in the most challenging situation. You always stayed in control. You have been a great role model to your peers. You've been a great friend and a great role model to your peers. So thank you for that. Be who you are. Do what you love. Go where your heart leads you to. I give you one advice. Be strong enough to stand alone. Smart enough to know when you need help. And brave enough to ask for it, because it's okay to ask for help. Good luck and congratulations. I'm very happy for you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. I'm here speaking on behalf of Alexi. So, Alexi, I'm so proud and honored to give your 8th grade graduation speech and how far you have come. I remember you were one of my first students when I started working here at the SES when you were in 5th grade. I have seen you in your good days and your bad days, from high level 4 to sometimes starting all over again. But that's okay. That's how life works. We fail, but learn from our mistakes and we grow. And we get back up to level again. And I have seen this from you, and even this year, you still keep me in the loop on your level, and if you drop, but have a positive attitude, that you'll get back up to level 4, and you have. That's why I know you'll do great in high school and beyond. You're an amazing young man, and I wish you the best of luck. Never stop being you, and be the best you can be. I am so proud of you, and this is just the start. Congrats to you, Alexi, and the class of 2019.
All right, mine might be like 30 seconds too long, but I'm the ELA teacher, so, give me a break. I had the pleasure of having Josh in my summer school class the summer before he entered 5th grade in SES Middle School. I have had him in homeroom, summer school, ELA, and math classes in the years since. What a pleasure. Josh is one of the most charming, engaging, and engaged students I have ever had the privilege to teach. Any book we read or topic we covered, whether it was the novel Holes or the impact of Jackie Robinson, Josh would go home and research it on his own, and it showed. At times, he made connections and had insights that completely floored me. He's an exciting student to have in class because his mind sees things differently. Josh has so many talents. He was always my most enthusiastic chef during cooking projects and my co-conspirator when sneaking vegetables into recipes. He's not afraid to eat zucchini or spinach. He has artwork on my cabinet of fame. He has a great arm. He roofed a lot of my handballs during recess in 6th grade. I've had the pleasure of watching Josh grow and develop a truly fantastic sense of humor that can always get his teachers laughing. He is well liked by all because he is a friend to everyone. He has spent long periods of time on level 4 throughout his middle school career, and that is the level on which he is leaving us today. Josh, I worry that middle school has not always given you the opportunity to see the extent of your gifts and the magnitude of your amazing potential. But I am confident you are on your way to discovering those fully in your high school career and beyond. You have important things to contribute in this world. I remember clearly telling you that sitting at the back table in my classroom early on in 5th grade. And everything you have done since then makes me even more sure this is true. You have important things to contribute in this world. It is my great pleasure to send you on to high school.
When students are asked to pick someone to speak for them, they usually pick a teacher or a crisis aide. It makes sense because they are with them all day. Being the nurse, I am behind the scenes, there when needed. So when this student asked me to speak on his behalf, I was speechless, flattered, and then terrified because I don't like to speak in front of people, which I fear. But I would do this for him. Having known this student for 3 years, I've been able to watch him grow into a strong young man. I think it is safe to say his positive attributes often go unnoticed, such as how caring, considerate, thoughtful, helpful, very helpful, and just overall likable he truly is. You see, when a student is having a rough time, it is often hard to look past the moment to see what's underneath all that anger. But like a fresh ostrich egg with a hard exterior that is difficult to crack, once you do, you'll find a soft, sensitive interior. With all his visits to my office and my visits to 417, I believe I have truly found a diamond in the rough in Hiram, Cologne. Hiram, I hope you keep believing in yourself the way I believe in you, and I wish you the best as you move on to high school. Remember, my door is always open to you.
I get to go last. So I'm going to have some crowd participation in this. I will, as I call your name, just please raise your hand. Miss Leah. Yes. Miss Joanna. Please look around. Miss Sue. Miss Melissa. Nurse Denise. Mr. Vanek. Miss Wanda. Miss Crystal. Mr. Bolger, Miss Kristen, Mr. Angel, Mr. Kendrick, our principal, yes, Mr. Bucco, Mr. Julio, Mr. David, Mr. Marcos, Miss Colleen, Louis Rosado, Louis Negroni, Danny Pecan, This Nelson Acosta, Alexi Marte, Joshua Garcia, Hiram Cologne. In order to speak about this next gentleman, oh, no, I'm speaking about the young gentleman. In order to speak about this young gentleman, the only way to do it justice is to talk about relationships. That's what we foster here. And I think every single person that raised their hand today cannot think of a negative thing to say about this young man. He puts smiles on our faces. He has some bad jokes, but he puts smiles on all our faces. And I think his positivity warms us all. He comes in regardless of what's going on, and he has a smile on his face. Good, bad, or indifferent, he's completely positive all of the time. And I just want to bring this young man up because he's touched all of us, and we will greatly miss him. Zach St. Hilaire.
Well, it is official. You are in high school. Congratulations.